Guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Making with the Manufacturers. Now, for this series, we are moved on. We did pebbles last week, so I'm going to get those out of the way. And then we have Shimelle. Ooh, so much Shimelle, it's beating up the camera. So I have a lot of Shimelle, you guys. A lot. And, yeah, we might be using Shimelle for a little while. So, let's see what I can do. Alright guys, so I am starting out with 4 pieces of paper, and the first paper I chose was the star paper, and then I chose 3 smaller patterns that would go with the star paper. Yes, I am using a lot of paper on this layout, but you saw the stack of Shimelle paper I had, right? Like this series is supposed to help me bust through my paper, so I need to use a lot. I am going to do a little bit of paper tearing on this layout. Instead of having stripes of paper down the page, I thought that the paper tearing would add just a little bit of visual interest. So I have the stars at the top, the teal paper in the middle, and the dark blue at the bottom. And I did that on purpose. I wanted my darkest color to be at the bottom to give me a little bit of weight to my page. Now I trimmed that down to 11.5 by 11.5 and decided to mat it on the pink paper. Now my original thought was to actually use the pink paper as my photo mats, but I felt like with the strips of paper it really needed something all the way around it to kind of contain it. So it didn't just feel like it was just, you know, floating off into space. So now I have the 2 photos. Now, if you don't know what these photos are from, this is from Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. And this is in the Chinese theater in MGM, not MGM anymore. What is it called? Hollywood Studios. Now, this ride actually replaced the Great Movie Ride, which made me ridiculously sad because I absolutely loved the Great Movie Ride. It was one of my favorite things to do in Hollywood Studios. It was just great. Like it was really just the Great Movie Ride. You know what I mean? You know, the first time I rode this, I was disappointed because it wasn't the Great Movie Ride. But the second time I rode it, I really could appreciate the artistry and the story that went behind it, and all the Imagineering that went behind it. So now I enjoy it. It's beautiful. I was trying to use this old TV as kind of a nod to this ride. It used to be the Great Movie Ride, but it didn't really feel right. It didn't really work out. So I ended up putting that off to the side. There's plenty of other things that I can use this die cut for. It does not have to be for the Great Movie Ride. But like I said, or maybe it will be. Do I have any Great Movie Ride photos that aren't done? I'm not sure. But it could be something else. Now these little hearts here, they're going to live on the page for a little bit, but they end up going away. They don't end up making it for the final cut. And that is because instead of a horizontal element, like the TV screen is here, I end up going for another vertical element. Now I thought this Everyday Magic die cut would be great for up here. I specifically put the yellow up here that matches the photo mats because I felt like there definitely needed to be some sort of decoration up here at the top. I didn't just want this big expanse of stars, I wanted more. More is more. That is a great philosophy to have when you're scrapbooking Disney. It's a great philosophy to have when you're scrapbooking with Shimelle products. More is more. So the hearts are still living there, but they're gonna switch out. Now I couldn't figure out what exactly I wanted to put over here on top of these blue and white polka dots. But eventually I find the little teal castle that says memories, and then I really didn't like the hearts layered up over that, so they went back into the little tin here. So I'm just going through to make sure there isn't something in there that could be better. And then these florals really caught my eye. So they are also a Shimelle product. And I think I had pulled them out for probably It's a Small World or something like that. But I really feel like these kind of capture that whole essence of the Runaway Railway. And then I pull out this little puffy sticker as well, because I feel like it's close enough in its vibe so that it will all kind of match together. So now I've got stars and flowers as my little generic decorations here, and spoiler alert, there will be hearts as well. So I'm getting all the really, I don't want to say generic, but all the little motifs that you can put on basically any layout are on this one. So I tuck in that little journaling circle right there that will house my journaling. I actually do journal on this layout, you guys. So it is going to go up there. I just really don't feel the need to journal on every single Disney layout. Especially since I've journaled about them before, and I do scrapbook the same thing at Disney repeatedly. So, you know, it's just pretty decorations to look at our Disney photos, and I'm okay with that. That doesn't bother me whatsoever. I don't feel like I'm wasting my time taking pictures of the things I love at Disney. I don't feel like I'm wasting any time scrapbooking those pictures because I love them and I love scrapbooking them. So I'm gonna do what I want, and you guys should do what you want too. Now I did grab the Shimelle sticker book here, guys, and I am just bringing in a couple of the stickers so that I can kind of finish off this page. So these are clear stickers, and I thought I was going to be okay with this little sticker over here where it overlaps the castle, because you can still pretty much still see that it is a floral sticker. But I end up getting frustrated with the clear, and we take care of those. So now I have these two little arrow banner type things that I'm putting down here underneath of the photo, and I feel like I need a little bit of weight and a little bit of cluster down here. I didn't like the gap with the blue polka dotted paper. So I try out the clear sticker over here as well, and you guys, I don't like it at all, but I'm still going for it. This leaf doesn't bother me that it is a clear sticker. It looks like a solid leaf, and it tucks underneath of the other sticker beautifully, so it's not stressing me out whatsoever. What is stressing me out is those clear stickers over there. So I'm going to pop them down on some white cardstock, and this is not any kind of fancy white cardstock. You guys, I do keep a stash of cheap white cardstock and cheap black cardstock in the 8.5 by 11 size for exactly these things, for any kind of photo matting, for any kind of like clear sticker things where you got to do that, so you need that little bit of extra oomph behind it, or the sticker book stickers that are really thin and maybe you want to pop them up. I pop them down on the cardstock first, and it's just the cheap cardstock that you get at the big box store. It just makes sense to use that cheap cardstock instead of like good quality cardstock that you're going to want to mix media with or create a card with or any of that kind of thing. So I go ahead and grab one more of those clear stickers, and I'm not doing a real bang up job on the fussy cutting here. I'm not really paying attention to where the clear sticker ends and where it begins. I'm just kind of cutting around it so I have a little bit of a white border all the way around the sticker, since that's what the other florals look like. And then I'm going to get them down on the page. Now I looked over, and right here on my on one of my carts I had these little heart puffy stickers poking out, and I was like, oh, this pink would be a great match. So I went ahead and placed that down there. And then I felt like I needed some sort of circular element here where these two flowers are over on the left. So I found a brad to go ahead and do that. And then I felt like I needed another circle because now I have two circles on my layout, the one with the flowers and the little die cut where I'm going to put my journaling. So I thought, you know what, let's go ahead and grab another brad and place it up here up at the top. So the bottom brad is gold, the top brad is silver. That doesn't bother me. Mixing metals doesn't bother me at all. If it bothers you, probably not the route you want to go. Now I'm going to add my journaling. And then that is where I'm going to call this layout done, you guys. I do have a little inkling in me that wants to add a little bit of sparkly sequins to it, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's going to happen. It's probably not going to happen. Let's be honest. I'm going to finish this voiceover. I'm going to put the layout in the October pile, and then I will walk away from it and probably not think about sequins on this layout ever again. There it is. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys again real soon for another video.